It's 6:30 on a Monday morning. The city is only just beginning to wake up. But here, the day has already started. Hundreds of workers walk through the site gates. Tower cranes slowly swing into position. Concrete pumps begin their endless rhythm. Excavators roar to life. Electricians unroll kilometers of cable. Mechanical crews prepare equipment weighing more than entire houses. Site engineers gather around drawings that took months to prepare. Project managers open yesterday's progress reports. On the surface, everything looks exactly as it should. Busy, organized, alive. If you stood here for only 5 minutes, you'd probably think this project was running perfectly. Because construction has a way of hiding its problems. A delayed delivery doesn't make noise. A missing approval doesn't leave footprints. And a mistake inside the schedule can't be seen from the ground. But somewhere inside this project, hidden between thousands of activities, one task, just one, has slipped. Not by a month, not by a week, not even 2 days. Just one day. So small that most people working here won't even know it happened. Yet that single day has just changed the future of an entire project. A project worth hundreds of millions, sometimes billions of dollars. How can thousands of workers, thousands of tons of material, hundreds of machines, all be held back by one delayed activity? Because construction isn't controlled by the number of people on site. It isn't controlled by the size of the cranes. It isn't controlled by how hard everyone works. Construction is controlled by something almost nobody ever sees. Time. More specifically, the schedule. If you've never worked on a major construction project, it's easy to believe progress is simple. More workers means more work gets done. More machines means the project moves faster. And if something falls behind, just bring in another subcontractor. Add another shift. Problem solved. At least, that's how it appears from the outside. But that's not how projects are delivered, because projects aren't controlled by effort. They're controlled by sequence. Think about building a house. Can you install windows before the walls exist? Can you paint a ceiling before the concrete above it is cured? Of course not. Every activity depends on another finishing first. Imagine trying to bake a cake. You mix the ingredients. You pour the batter. You bake it. Only then can you decorate it. Nobody decorates the cake first and hopes the bacon catches up later. Construction works exactly the same way. That's why experienced planners don't look at projects as buildings. They look at them as sequences. Because once you understand the sequence, you understand the project. So if construction isn't controlled by people, what actually controls it? To answer that, we have to look at something most visitors never even notice. The schedule. Every successful project is actually built twice. The first time inside a schedule, the second time on site. Long before the first excavator arrives, someone has already spent weeks, sometimes months, building the project inside a planning software. Not with concrete, not with steel, with time. Every activity placed in order, every delivery connected, every inspection linked, every permit, every drawing approval, every cable, every pipe, every pressure test, every commissioning activity, one after another, until thousands of individual tasks become one complete roadmap. This roadmap isn't just telling people what to do, it's telling them when they can do it, and more importantly, when they can't. Imagine lining up thousands of dominoes across a room. Each domino, one activity. Push the first one, and every domino behind it moves exactly when it's supposed to. But remove just one domino from the middle, and everything behind it stops. Not because someone forgot to work, because the sequence has been broken. To a planner, a schedule isn't just a colorful Gantt chart. It's a prediction, a simulation, a model of the future, asking one question over and over. If this happens, what happens next? Large construction projects rarely finish late because of one massive mistake. Instead, they're delayed by dozens, sometimes hundreds, of tiny decisions. A drawing approved 2 days late, a shipment held at customs, a missing inspection. Individually, none of these seem catastrophic, but inside the schedule, they don't exist alone. Imagine a chain, every link connected to the one before it. If one link breaks, it doesn't matter how strong the rest is. The whole chain stops. That's the critical path. Not the hardest work, not the most expensive, not even the work with the most people. It's simply the longest sequence of activities with zero room to move. Delay one, and the finish date moves with it. A day, a week, sometimes months. Here's what surprises even experienced engineers. On a modern data center project, the critical path is rarely the building itself. It's the things nobody photographs. Long lead electrical equipment ordered months in advance. Cooling systems that take weeks to commission correctly. Transformers that cross 3 countries before arriving on site. These are the activities that control everything else. Not because they are the biggest, because everything else depends on them finishing first. And when one of them slips, even by a single day, the entire project feels it. It's Thursday afternoon. You're the planning engineer. 2 years of work are almost complete. The client is expecting handover in 3 weeks. Your phone rings. The transformer shipment has just been delayed. The electricians are ready. The commissioning engineers are waiting. The client has already booked the move-in date. Hundreds of people standing by. But nobody can continue, because one transformer still isn't there. Without it, you can't energize the building. Without power, you can't commission the cooling systems. Without cooling, the servers can't be installed. Without servers, the client can't move in. Thousands of completed activities. Now, waiting on one that isn't. That's the power of dependencies. Imagine painters finishing a room on Friday. The electricians don't need that room until Monday. Those 2 days, that's float. A hidden buffer of time. The painters can finish late and nothing changes. The project still completes on schedule. But here's what most planners miss. Float doesn't stay still. It gets eaten. A small delay here, a late delivery there, an inspection that runs long, each one quietly consuming the buffer, until one day, an activity that had 2 weeks of float has none. And now, it's on a critical path. Professional planners spend just as much time protecting float as they do managing the critical path. Because once float runs out, today's flexible activity becomes tomorrow's emergency. Float is not spare time. It's insurance. And like all insurance, you only realize its value when it's gone. So what does a planner actually do, day to day? Most people think the answer is build a schedule. That's only the beginning. Real planning is asking the right questions, early enough to still act on them. What if this delivery is late? What if commissioning takes longer than expected? Planning isn't predicting the future, it's preparing for it. Every decision comes back to one thing: protecting time. Because time is the only resource on a project that can never be bought back. Buildings are made of concrete. Projects are made of time. And once time is lost, no contractor, no client, no amount of money can ever build it back. Have you ever seen a single delayed activity bring an entire project to a halt? Share your story below. The best ones might inspire a future Plankraft episode.